Hey guys, I'm so excited to let you know that in June this year, 2017, I am going to be hosting a really special sacred pilgrimage to Glastonbury in the UK, England. For many of you who've been reading my blogs or seen me speak on stage or read Rise Sister Rise, you'll know how much of a special place Glastonbury is. It's thought that Glastonbury is the physical space of one of the Avalonian communities, Avalon being like an ancient land. And in my experience, it's one of the most sacred, nurturing, nourishing, special places on the planet. We will be staying at the Chalice Well Gardens, which is again one of my favorite places in the whole planet. And I've literally hired out the Chalice Well Gardens. And so a limited amount of people can come because there's only so many beds. And we're going to be we'll be staying at the Chalice Well Gardens, which is where the Michael and Mary Ley Lines meet. The Ley Lines are like the meridian points of the planet. It's at the belly of the Tor. And just next to, well, the red springs are actually in the Chalice Well Gardens, which are thought to be the feminine energy springs. And then there's the white springs, which are literally on the lane next to it, like a 5 meter, not minute walk from the Chalice Well Gardens, where we will all be staying. And the white springs, I did a ritual with my SSS sisterhood, my girlfriends, before I got married. And so we did that beautiful ceremony in there. And so you may have read about that. And so we're going to be venturing to the Abbey, to the Tor. We'll be doing chanting and meditation and ritual in all these sacred places. We're going to be going to Avebury. We'll also be journeying to Cornwall, which is my absolute favorite. Particularly, my favorite place in Cornwall is Nectan's Glen. This is where it's thought that the Knights Templar would be blessed by the high priestesses. There's a gorgeous waterfall there. And from my experience, I've been there a couple times. It's like the worlds meet there. It kind of feels a bit Lemurian, and it feels a little bit, like Kauai. Hawaii's there, and Egypt. It's almost like the coming together of these really powerhouse ancient lands. And so I can't wait to introduce you guys to these sacred places. We'll also be going to Merlin's Cave, which again I wrote about in Rise Sister Rise. And if you feel called, I really encourage you to trust that. And if you don't worry about it. But if you feel the call to go to Avalon, to Glastonbury, honestly, in my experience, every time that someone answers that call, it's almost like Mother Earth or life just takes care of things. And so if you do feel that call, put it out there and take the action, and check out the page. I'll put all the details below for the retreat. And I trust that the perfect people will come together. We'll be doing lots of priestess initiation type work and just really replenishing ourselves deeply. And it will be a real coming together, a sacred coming together, a sacred appointment, I think, of many of us who at soul level have agreed to do this work. And I believe it's really important that we do come together and fill up our wells in circle, really, but particularly in these ancient lands. So I'm so excited to share with you all of what I've experienced and gained from experiencing such a sacred land. And if you feel called to join me, I can't wait to see you there.